Hey you guys, just wanted to let you guys know things are happening in the real estate market, and I got one of the top producing loan officers in the Bay Area sitting right next to me, and I wanted to ask her a few questions that might benefit you and possibly might help you make a decision if buying or selling right now is a good time for you. So Grace, with Platinum Home Mortgage, I wanted to ask about the different interest rates. So the interest rates just dropped. I saw something about the government dropping the rates, and so what did they drop to? How does that affect a buyer right now?
Well, interest rates have been moving for the last 2 to 3 months, and the market's been completely upside down when it comes to stocks. And I mentioned stocks because stocks are what impact interest rates. And so what happened on Thursday is that the Federal Reserve decided to continue to keep the national interest rate low. And that doesn't necessarily tie over to consumers. So a lot of the time people think, wow, the Federal Reserve dropped interest rates. This is the third time that they've done that in the last couple of months this year. And that discount hasn't necessarily been passed on to consumers. And the reason is, there's a couple of different factors that are affecting interest rates. Number one.
So how much did they drop though?
Well, interest rates have dropped from Thursday. They dropped to around 3.75. And it really is going to depend on your finances and credit score when you're qualifying for a home.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And then the second aspect of it is that the reason that that's important is if you see that stocks are looking high in the market, that's a bad day for interest rates. But if stocks are low, it's a very good rate. It's a very good day for interest rates. And what happens is, I'm sure you've noticed, stocks have been all over the place and very low for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
So for the last 3 months, rates have been awesome.
So does that mean that when the interest rates drop, the payments are dropping?
Yes, absolutely. So the biggest benefit is when you see a low interest rate, if you would have qualified in January, that payment, let's say on a $500,000 house, would have been around $3,200. Now that same payment is $200 cheaper coming from, let's say, August to November.
Yeah, so that could save you a lot of money. And if you're a homeowner now and you're thinking about refinancing, we are personally refinancing some of our properties right now. So this just kind of shows you that if you have a 4%, 5%, you might want to take a look at some of the lenders that are out there and check to see what your options are as far as payments.
I mean, a lot of people have been saying the time is now, and they've probably been saying it for the last 3 months, but opportunity doesn't stick around forever, and a 3.5% interest rate will not always be around. That's huge when it comes to a monthly payment.
Yeah. So if you got qualified a couple months ago, 6 months ago, or a year ago, you might want to check back in with that lender that you got pre-approved with, because you might qualify for a little bit more now. And now that we're in the fall season, houses have kind of dropped a little bit. Not really dropped, but there's just more inventory out there, and houses are sitting that aren't really correctly marketed. And you might be able to get a better price on that house that you might not have afforded back in last spring.
Well, you might be pleasantly surprised. That's the biggest thing, is take a look at what your payment options are going to be and see what the numbers are right now.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.